Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. In the last class, I gave you introduction about time value of money. Concept understood na? If you understood the concept, then we'll see techniques of calculating time value of money. Okay, that we will see. You need to focus very seriously. Today's class is very important. I need your attention at least for 10-15 minutes. Are you? Okay. So, techniques of calculation of time value of money. So mainly here two techniques are there. First technique is that compounding oblique future value technique. Compounding a future value technique. Future value, how much you are going to get. Present is 1 lakh I am having. Future, how much I am going to get. That is compounding our future value technique. Second one is discounting oblique present value technique. Discounting oblique present value technique. So this present value technique is that we need to calculate the present value. There future value we are going to calculate. Present I am having 1 lakh. What about future value? Here present value we are going to calculate. Future 10 lakh rupees somebody is going to give. Present how much it is there, as we have discussed in the last class. Same way you have to remember it. Two concepts. But both the concepts are having once again sub consequence, or you can say sub segments of like compounding or future value technique. So this is divided into two parts. So before going to that, let me make it very clear. Compounding oblique future value technique. It means process of calculating future value of cash flows. Process of calculating future value of cash flow. Future value we wanted to calculate. In nutshell, we can say present value is given to us. We have to calculate the future value. Example, 10,000 I am having at present. And in future, how much it will be after 10 years? After 10 years, what is the value of this 10,000? So this is, we call it as a compounding or future value technique. Future value means, compounding means, interest. Sometimes we'll be taking the interest directly. Sometimes we don't take the interest. That interest is included in the principal amount. Let me make it very clear. Compounding means, one concept is that I have invested 1 lakh rupee. On 1 lakh rupee at the rate of 10% interest I am going to get. On my investment, 10% investment is 1 lakh. 10% I am going to get. 10% means it comes to 10,000. If I withdraw this 10,000, I am taking this, or I am withdrawing this interest. Withdrawing this interest. It means what is the amount of investment? It's 1 lakh only, because this 10,000 is I have withdrawn. This is first concept. Second concept is that as I have invested 1 lakh rupee, interest rate is as usual 10%. On 1 lakh 10%, it comes to 10,000. Here in the first case I have withdrawn. Second case not withdrawing, it will be the same investment only. I wanted to reinvest even the interest also. Interest also investing, that is reinvestment. Then in such case it comes to 1 lakh 10,000. Am I right? 1 lakh 10,000. Now second year interest will be how much? On this you will calculate 10%. At the rate of 10%. It comes 11,000. It means total will be 1 lakh 21,000. Right? This is simple interest. This is compound interest. Simple interest and compound interest. This concept you must make it clear. So here compounding or future value technique is related to this one only. Am I clear? Hope you understood it. Need to write more on the board today. So this is about the compounding or future value technique. Process of calculating future value of cash inflows. I have cash inflow of 1 lakh. Future value is how much? So 10,000 I am having. Future after 10 years how much it will be. So this once again will be dividing into two parts. Future value of a single cash flow. Future value of a single cash flow. Single cash flow means only one inflow I have. One inflow. 20,000 I am having. 20,000 I am having at present. Which year? 2023. Future value is how much? Say after 10 years. What is the value after 10 years? Means 2033. So this is future value of a single cash flow. This is single cash flow. Only I have only one flow. My amount is only one amount I am having. Are you getting it? Only 20,000 I am having. 20,000 if I invest it for 10 years, how much I am going to get? This is very clear. That is why we say future value of a single cash flow. Second one is future value of annuity. Annuity means many inflows. Many inflows. Say I am having 10,000. First year 10,000. Second year 10,000. Say I will write it like this. Year. First year, second year, third year also 10,000 I am investing. And after 10 years how much it will be? This is 2023. And 2033 how much I am going to get? Future. Present is this much. And what about future? So this is future value of annuity. Annuity means you are having lots of inflows. How many inflows are there? 3 inflows. 3 years I am investing 10,000. Future after waiting 10 years, how much I am going to get? So this is future value of annuity. There we have only one single cash inflow. 20,000 invested after 10 years, how much? Here 3 times I have invested 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. After 10 years, how much I am going to get? That is future value of annuity. Am I clear about this? Future value of technique, same thing we can say it as a compounding value of technique also. Compounding or future value of technique. This is divided into two parts. Future value of single cash flow, future value of annuity. Say future value of single cash flow, future value of annuity. If you understood this concept, second one is easy. That is why I am reiterating it. Now coming to the second one. This is compounding or future value technique. Now this is discounting or present value of technique. Discounting or present value of technique. Present value of technique means present how much it is there we wanted to calculate. Future value we know. Future after 10 years 10 lakh I am going to get. But what about present value of that 10 lakh? So that we are calculating. Simply you can say it as a process of calculating present value of cash flows. Process of calculating present value of cash flows. Process of calculating present value. Present value we wanted to calculate of this cash flow. In nutshell we can show it like this. Present value is how much? When you know the future value. In example, future I am going to get 10 lakh. After 10 years means 2023. Present how much? I don't know present value. If I get in 2023 10 lakh rupees, LIC said, our banker said, somebody said, I'll give it 2023 10 lakh rupees. But right now what is the value? If you know right now the value, you can deal according to that. So that concept, discounting or present value technique. Discounting means we are giving directly discounting. Say I wanted to, somebody wanted to pay us 1 lakh rupee. We say that right now you pay it rather than after 2 months. Right now if you pay, I'll give you 10%. Then they are ready to pay. Then 10% we are giving discount. We'll be getting the amount of rather than 1,90,000 we are getting. That is discounting. You have an idea? Okay. So we say it as a discounting or present value technique, second one. There it was compounding or future value technique. Discounting, present value technique. This discounting or present value technique once again divided into two parts. This part you understood, na? Process of calculating present value of cash flows. Future value is given, present value we have to calculate as per this concept. This is also divided into two parts, same like here. Here what happened? Future value of single cash flow. Now here present value of a single cash flow. Future we are just replacing with present. Future value of single cash flow, present value of single cash flow. Cash flow at one time only here also. Same like this, one time only. Present value of a single cash flow. So here what we need to know, present value we wanted to calculate. Example, future somebody said that they are going to pay us 1 lakh rupee. Same example, or 10 lakh rupee only, same one you can take. 2023 somebody wanted to give us 10 lakh rupee. This is future. Okay. Now what about this present? In present what is this value? Present means, so sorry, this is 2023, no, future. 2023, 33, 23, okay. Future 10 lakh rupees they wanted to pay, someone wanted to pay in 2023, future. What is the present value? This is calculation of present value, right? So one single cash flow, one single is this one. This is single, na? Only one inflow, only one amount. What will be the present value? This is one single. Now second one is annuity, means many flows. Present value of annuity. The same concept, present value of annuity means in future 1 year they wanted to pay some amount, second year they wanted to pay, third year they wanted to pay, like this. In easy way you can understand. Future, first year, second year and third year. First year they wanted to pay 1 lakh. Second year they wanted to pay 1 lakh. And third year they wanted to pay 1 lakh. So this is 3 years they are going to pay 1 lakh every year. Okay. Now this is future. Future. Now what about this value at present? At present, what is this value? This is present value of annuity. Are you getting it? Future I am going to get every year. First year, second year, third year, like this. In 3 installments I am going to get 1 lakh. But present how much is the value? Here only one single amount, single flow. Here many flows. That is the difference. Are you able to understand? Entire table. You have to understand, you have to by heart it. Just if you have a good understanding about this, calculation of problems in the next class we'll see. Want to take screenshot? Yes. Many people get confused. There is no confusion at all. Very easy to understand the concept. Stay connected, check out the playlist and do forward these videos because everything is free of cost. In depth I am preparing these videos. Okay, study well. Before exams just revise. Throughout the semester, throughout the year you have to study well, in depth. Prepare notes also, neat notes. Shall I show you my notes? I have prepared very clearly. Understanding the concept, then after that preparing notes. So like you have to prepare with your own handwriting. Once if you prepare notes, you will never forget and easy to refer in future also. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay, stay connected. Good luck.